Thank you, Sansu. It's for you, Sansu.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to the Sansu Show. Another hump day. Well, it's Wednesday in the US. Which is a hump day. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. And you know what? Today is the beginning of a Chinese New Year. So I have to greet you in a Chinese language. You have to excuse me. I'm still recovering from my cold. Okay, now I'm going to try this, okay? So, no comments, no comments. Okay, if in the Mandarin Chinese language, you will say, for the Happy New Year, it will say, 新年好,新年好, right? Nearly means New Year goodness, okay? But if you're, if you're a stranger, you can greet someone, say, 新年快乐,快乐, right? Okay, now the common Chinese New Year greeting in the US is, guess what? Gong Hei Fat Choi. That's what I think that's easier compared to the other ones. But anyway, Happy New Year to my Chinese family and friends, online family and friends, and everybody. Well, another day, another census show, courtesy of PHLV Radio, Viva Las Vegas. Okay, this week there's so many things happening. There's gonna be a lot of things happening coming February, because of course February is a Black History Month, right? But before that, let me tell you something. Okay, after the because you know how Chinese this year, by the way, before we start anything, this is what we call Chinese New Year, and the new message is about the snake. Is the snake is the new image. This is a snake year. So if you were born on what year that falls upon this year, and then your sign would be a snake. Oh, I don't know about that. Sign for a snake. And you do. Maybe because I just don't like snake. Well, we're going to talk some more about the Chinese, because Chinese New Year goes long way till February 15, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we're going to talk about it every week. What's going to be happening? What's the festival and stuff like that? It's going to be really exciting. I think this year they have a lot of plans here especially in San Francisco. It's going to have a lot of festival happening. Because last time I went to the Chinese New Year in San Francisco, I did a push-up. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Maybe I do another 20 push-ups. But of course, let's chica, all right, Diva? Besides the Chinese New Year, let's talk about the Super Bowl, when all the men and women, especially the men, are really excited about it. Because Super Bowl is coming February 9. I'm gonna be crazy. So get ready, you guys. It's gonna be amazing. This is again, they're gonna face again. I think they were rival 2 years ago between the Eagles and Kansas Chiefs, Philadelphia. I don't know, because they're both really amazing team, I don't know who I'm gonna pick this time, Philadelphia Eagles or Kansas City Chiefs. But well, for me, Chiefs already won so many times. Maybe Philadelphia Eagle need a break. Um, that's what I could say. They're both good, amazing team. Super team. So I mean, they have to be super in order to make it to Super Bowl, right? Because last week when I talk about it, it was only uh, uh, they were still going through the playoffs, and then now it's for real. The two teams are the one that's going to be butting heads, and as I said, 2 years ago they were butt heads also. So but you know what? Next week, I'm gonna ask my kids. You know what I'm talking about. My dogs. I'm gonna ask which one they're gonna pick. So I'm gonna take a video. Who's he gonna pick? Who's gonna win for the Super Bowl? Because as I said, it's hard to pick those two because they're really amazing teams. But for me, I think I'd rather go with Philadelphia Eagles. Don't get upset, Chiefs. Don't get upset. I have to pick. Something, but I might be wrong. But anyway, let's move on. After the Super Bowl, let's talk about the Grammys because the Grammys is this weekend, the 67th Grammy Award. Oh my God. This is one of the big ones too. Because you know what? They're going to do talk about the legacy of Quincy Jones. And they're going to give a tribute about his music, about his contribution to the music industry. And this is going to be big. And of course, Beyonce is going to be there. I heard she's going to be there because she's going to be nominated. I mean, I know she's been nominated so many times, right? But I heard she's going to be there. I'm not sure if she's going to be performing, but I know for sure she's going to be there because guess what? She's nominated for her song for the song of the year. And hopefully, so win. You never know. It's hard to tell nowadays because there's so many amazing singers, and she's going to be competing with a bunch of people. Guys, a bunch of people. Okay, let me tell you who's going to be in her nomination for the song of the year. Let me tell you, she's going to be competing with I Billie Eilish. Because Billie Eilish is amazing. She won so many times, and, and then she's going to be with I have to look at. Let me see. I have to get my glasses, you guys, because I can't see anymore. Okay, now Texas Hold Up is of course for Beyonce, and then Now and Then by the Beatles. She's going to be competing with the Beatles. That's one thing I don't understand. The record of the year. I didn't know they still exist. But Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter and 360 by Charlie XCX. Birds of a Feather by, as I said, by Eilish, and Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. You know, they're not like us. They're not like. He's gonna be in the Super Bowl. He's the halftime entertainer for the Super Bowl. Good Luck Babe by Chappelle Rowan, and also Fortnite by Taylor Swift, my girl. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be for the record of the year, you guys. They're all amazing. I'm surprised. The one that's not here is Lady Gaga, the duet of Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Let me see. Maybe they probably late in submitting their song because they should be the record of the year. Because or maybe the song of the year. Maybe not the record, maybe the song of the year. And then here goes the album of the year. New Blue Sun by Andre 3000, Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCX, Jazz Volume 4 by Jacob Collier, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, and also Chappelle Rowan, The Rise and the Fall of a Midwest Princess. Whew. And The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. Oh my God, they're all like the same people in different categories. Okay, now, I don't know, this is a tough one, but just watch out, you guys. It's going to be this Sunday. Okay. I don't know what channel you're going to be watching it from, but it's going to be at 5, start at 5 p.m., of course. They have this runway and They have to walk on the red carpet if you want to watch all the fashion and stuff like that. Next week I'm gonna tell you who the winners are. We're gonna go through all the lists. I'm not gonna go through every list because there's so many. They have jazz, they have gospel, they have, you know what I mean? They have country music, pop, rock, and all those things. One thing that I think I miss, not miss, but I haven't heard of is heavy metal. I haven't heard any categories about heavy metal. I haven't seen a lot of bands, heavy metal bands, that's kind of popular nowadays. I'm not sure why. Are they dying down because it's either rap or R&B or full country music really is getting higher up there. Look like everybody wants to be in the country music. Not that's why Beyonce went in there. Why not? Contemporary music. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they come back next year. You never know. They might have some hit this year. But anyway, good luck to all the nominees. I don't know if they really need my luck, but it's gonna be fun. So don't forget, it's gonna be this Sunday, the 67th Grammy Award. So later on, I'm so excited to introduce to you my guests. I'm gonna talk about health. We're gonna talk about retirement. I'm not into that retirement thing. We're talking about a lot of things, about personal things. I hope you join us. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Let's take a break.
Thank you, Sansu.
Po, si Orlino de la Cruz ay kapitan po ng Patal Pinto sa Pinatubo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Aita Tribe Foundation. Nagpapasalamat po ako uli sa mga bigay nyo po. Dito po ay lumiwanag na po ang namin po, community namin po. Nuulit ko lang po, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo po. Ito po. Ay, mas pasalamat kami po sa nagtutulong sa amin po sa Aita Foundation po. Ngayon lang po kami ng ilaw na maliwanag po dito sa Patal Pinto po. Thank you po.
Ito po yung mga kasama namin, nag-install ng solar dito sa sitio. Dayday. Ayan si Conchal. Ayan si Joseph. Si Goryo. Si Commander A. Ito si Kapitan. Ayan si Pangkok. Oh, ayan si Ate Parina. Ayan ang cooker namin, no, si Ate Parina. Ayan, no. Dito po kami natulog. Super lamig, parang nasa Tagaytay. Ayan.
Hi guys. That video about the Aita Tribe Foundation? Please don't forget to donate because this indigenous people in the Philippines actually they really need everyone's help. All they want is actually is clean water. But so far we've been giving them water tanks, water catchment, and all that, and solar like what you've seen on the video. But I just wanna give you a sad announcement or breaking news in Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales. And we'll miss you, girl. I love you. We love you. So tell Mama we said hi. All right. So much for that. I just wanna I don't want to cry as usual. I'm a cry baby. Just lighten up a little bit, and let's learn something about how to be healthy and how we can help our senior citizens out there. Okay, so please help me welcome my guest tonight. She's going to educate us, you guys. She's a very good educator because you know what? She's also an author. She's a health author, and she's what we call is actually I told you I have to remember a retirement income planner. So please help me welcome Connie Dello Buno. Hi.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight and I'm going to educate us tonight about retirement, about financial, right? Financial
Yeah.
planning and stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about you, Ate.
So I've been helping people in the Bay Area save for retirement that is guaranteed, that will give them guaranteed income for life. In addition, I also have a home care agency. I match caregivers with seniors who have Alzheimer's in their homes.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question. What got you into this line of job or line of field?
Because I'm now in my 60s and it's hard to go back in the corporate world. I used to be working in the medical device as technical writer. And because of my mathematics degree and I'm a high school science and math teacher, so it's a very nature to me to be on the path of financial planning business.
Oh, okay. Wow. Whew, you've done a lot of educational stuff. And you're also an author about health author because you're really into health, right? You really
Yeah,
want to.
Yes, I wrote a book about childbirth, cancer, home care,
Mhm.
and because I used to be a pharmacy tech instructor in Silicon Valley.
Oh, okay. Okay, so how long you been you were born and raised in the Philippines, no? Ate?
Yeah, so I was here for more than 30 years now, maybe 33 years. I was born and raised in the Philippines. My parents are from Iloilo and Bacolod.
Oh, Iloilo, Bacolod. So Bisaya, Bisaya ito ang probuyag.
Parents, yes.
I'm so proud of you, Ate. I mean, you accomplished so much, and you're only in your early 60s. Oh my God. Your kids are proud of you and everything. But let's talk about now because I know I can't wait to ask all these questions, right? Okay, when it comes to index annuities, tell us a little bit what it's all about.
So index annuities is like an individual retirement account. People roll over their 401k or their CD into it because it guarantees income for life. So it doesn't participate in the market, it just tracks the market. So it is an insurance product. There's a death benefit associated with it. Yeah,
So
so
that's
I'm a broker. Yeah.
So that's how it works. So are index annuities pretty much safe for everyone?
Yes, it is safe because it doesn't participate in the market. So when the market is down, it will just return zero, no income. There's no negative return because it just tracks the market. It doesn't participate in the stock market.
Oh, okay. So what kind of a return can we expect from it?
So it varies based on historical data. It's returning between 6% to 12%.
Wow, 6% to 12. So it depends on, yes, you said it depends on data. So are you an advisor to what to pick? Is that what it is, part of your job?
So when I work with a client, I do income planning, and I help allocate their funds into one that is safe and with better return because the allocation would depend on the participation and the cap rate. The cap rate limits the product to go above the cap certain limit like 7% or 10%. So I always choose one with no cap rate, no limit to how much it can grow.
Oh, okay. So, but this is not just applies for retired, retired.
Yeah, it is.
Or
Yeah, it is
senior
best
citizens.
for.
So all
Yes,
ages.
everyone can have this at least 40 years old. But usually I deal with 59 and a half because they have 401k, so there's no penalty to transfer, and they left the company already, so they can roll over their 401k to an IRA, which is called an index annuity.
Oh, okay. So, there's no amount limit on what they can invest, but they don't have to use all their IRA benefits, right? They can just do.
They don't have to allocate all their 401k, but sometimes most of the people, they transfer 100% of their 401k if they know that they've been losing money in the 401k because it's tied up to the stock market. So when the stock market is down, their 401k will be affected. When you lose money in your 401k, like 25% of it, it will take anywhere but from 5 to 10 years to recover the money.
Oh, wow. Wow. So, what is the market gains limited? I mean, how are the market gains limited?
So based on the product in the index annuity, they put a cap rate. So the product I usually chose are those ones with no cap rate, no limit. Because of course the insurance company would also want to make money. So if the market is making 10%, maybe they just give the product will just allocate 8% return to that product.
Oh, okay. So, how can let me see. See, I really need. How can I access my money if I'm investing to that? How can I access my money?
This is a long-term savings plan. Usually people put their money here for 10 years or more because the insurance company will guarantee their money up to 100 years old, getting an income every year. But you can surrender and get your money back, and there's a surrender charge. We're in the first 10 years, the surrender charge will be 9%. On the third year would be 7%, and so on, until on the 10th year there's no more surrender charges. But most of this product has bonuses that would compensate for the surrender charges. But most of the client use this to guarantee income for life. So it's a long-term savings plan because it is low risk. It's advised for older people, most of 60-year-old to have a low risk savings plan, and this is one of them.
Oh, okay. So I guess to advise, it's better to actually invest when you're in your 40s so that you can see the growth, right? So when you
Yes, it's better to start saving money even when you're 25 years old. As soon as you have, you can put it in a CD, savings account when you're young. In the 401k, you match it. There's many ways you can save your money. Most of the people using the index annuity, they're already in their 40s, 60s, and 70s.
Oh, okay. What happens if the market goes down? Is it
So
you
when
said
the market goes down, the index annuity, they never go down. They have a floor of 0, so they just return 0%. It's protecting your money.
Oh, wow. So is it regulated? The index?
It is under it is under the insurance company, so it's regulated by the state Department of Insurance.
Oh, okay. So, but is it every state have a different regulations? Or
They're almost the same. The insurance, this product is an insurance product, so that is regulated by each state, and it's under the Department of Insurance.
oh, okay. So, what are the risks associated with index annuities?
So this product is a long-term product. So that means you don't want to be taking your money on the 5th year or 6th year. You want it to grow for at least 10 years. There's no risk because it's tax deferred. Whatever income you get for that year, maybe 5% of your money, you're only paying the ordinary income on the amount you're receiving for that year, which is around 5% of your money.
Oh, okay. But I know there's a penalty if you like, for example, you invested and there's an emergency and you need the money. I know there's a penalty, right? If, for example, you only had it for
it's called surrender charges, but there's a benefit for the product under fidelity and guarantee where if your income that year from the annuity is 10,000 and they know that you show the proof that you are needing a caregiver, they're gonna double your income. Yes, that's called income doubler for impairment, meaning you need money for your caregiver, so they will double your income for that year. Instead of 10,000, it will be 20,000. But there's also a way that when you're over, if your money has been there for 10 years, you can take it anytime without any surrender charges.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. That's a good thing to know. So how does the financial strength of the insurance company matter?
So it matters because you want to work with companies offering this product who have ratings of A, A minus, A plus. It's better to have a good rating. That means it's a well managed company. And they are not charging so much in fees. When you go to managed account like Charles Schwab, there are fees and hidden fees like target date funds. There are fees inside the fees. There's admin, advisory, management fee, and such.
Wow, wow, wow. So, okay, let me understand. I think for someone who's interested, start from their savings, personal savings. Like for example, they don't have any more 401k. They're retired. So only
Yeah,
from their savings, right?
yeah. Usually, some of them have CDs, pension plans like TSP 403B if they don't have 401. So if just sitting in the CD and it's making
Mhm.
5%, you might as well put it in an index annuity that gives you 8%, right? And
Well,
the insurance company is guaranteeing that you have income every year until you're 100 years old.
well, I don't know if we can make it to 100, but
Yeah, that's true.
I have a long way to go because I'm only 25. But and you're also 24. No, I'm just kidding. but I think so. Okay, what when it comes to health wise, because you're also an author for health,
Yes.
so what kind of advice can you give to keep up with, like for example, in a senior home? Because you said you also have the senior facility, right?
No, no, I don't.
Um,
I have an agency where I send caregiver.
yes, and caregiver. Okay,
Agency.
so
An agency.
uh, okay, so when you visit, when you do you hire the caregiver? Is that what it is? You hire the
Yes,
caregiver.
yes. I hire and match the caregiver and make sure that the caregiver is matching the care and yeah, the loving touch of the caregiver matches what the client needs.
The client needs. Okay, do you give? But I know the caregiver can't give advice to their patient, right? Or to their.
Usually, we are just going to tell them that the doctor advised that you, because you have diabetes, you have to eat a less salty food like that.
Mhm,
We do
mhm,
advise like that, based on the instruction from the nurses and the doctors and the health
mhm.
issue of the client. Most of the caregivers are knowledgeable, and sometimes I train the caregiver to massage the client. I blend some oil if the client has some lung issue, and we
Oh,
have a client like that who is terminally ill and given 6 months, and he lived for 3 years with us because the caregivers are all caring and they give him 10-minute massage each bathe in the morning
so massage is really important, huh?
because
For
it actually helped the cell grow.
oh, no kidding. So
Yeah.
like every day we're supposed to get a massage, or
Yeah, it's
maybe.
just 10 minutes. It's just light touch because we're dealing with seniors. But the blend of oil that I use for the lungs is the base of almond or coconut, and I add essential oil of eucalyptus and rosemary.
And that's it. And you just
Yeah,
rub it. You
yeah,
just rub
we just
it.
love it. Yeah, so the caregiver has so many tricks in their sleeves. They can help with the constipation, sometimes even wound care. There's so many things that they can do for the client that even the nurses cannot are not doing. So we really make them comfortable in their homes.
Oh wow! Tell us a little again. What is a combination of the oil? It's what coconut oil.
It's a base of almond or coconut, and then we add
Oh,
a few teaspoon of essential oil of eucalyptus and rosemary.
eucalyptus and rosemary, and you just
So
combine it.
yes, yes, and we have a client who has wound, and every time we are away and they got another agency taking care, the client would have Kaiser cut the toes, but during our care, no toes were ever cut because in the bed bath, we use hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and liquid soap. So the client never had skin infection. No toes were cut during our shift. But when they went to another agency for a month, two of the client's toes were cut
Oh wow!
because in our bed bath we add hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and liquid soap. But I have
hydroperoxide.
a caregiver also who prepare a homemade beef stew, adding cooked spinach on top and cooked eggs. But the beef stew has all the celery and carrots, onion, and garlic. So when my
Mhm.
mom works in a care home and adds the same ingredients in her soup, no clients ever die. But when my mom goes home to the Philippines for a month, one client would die in the care home because some of the caregivers don't do the warm soup that my mom prepares, fresh soup to the clients.
Oh wow. Okay, what's the ingredients of the soup again, Ate?
So the
Okay,
soup must have celery, onions, garlic, and carrots.
the celery, onions,
In the
garlic.
carrots, last week, there's a new scientific research that carrots can help diabetes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
So
goodness. That's good
onions and
scientific
garlic.
findings.
Yeah, it was the recent scientific finding. If we can Google it or use Perplexity AI, look for carrots and diabetes. And it's the new scientific results that carrots indeed helps with diabetes, but actually it also helps cancer. Carrots.
Yes. But you know, in the Philippines, a lot of, I don't know if it's a myth or what, but they always talk about malunggay. You know,
Yeah,
the vegetable that we
yeah,
have in the Philippines.
yeah.
It's,
Malunggay is so rich in minerals and substances that
what
it
is,
kind of strengthens the blood vessels. So
yes.
any greens really help in a lot of health issues in our body. Greens can help.
Yeah, because you said malunggay is, I don't know how you call that in English. It's a sour, there's a name
Called
for it in
moringa,
English.
moringa,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Miminga, right?
moringa. Yeah,
Moringa. And it's good. It prevents cancer. Is that
yeah. I
real?
think it can even cure. I'm not sure it is good for leukemia, but it is powerful among the greens because can you see the color? It's so green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we must cook them just like we cook the kale and the spinach. Because if you eat and cook greens like kale and spinach, it has oxalates. That is, the uncooked greens is not good for our kidney because of the oxalate. Cook them.
Spinach is
Yeah,
amazing.
spinach and kale and
They
moringa are all powerful. They're dark greens.
Oh wow, wow. It's a good thing to know. See, that's why I hope my online family and friends, I hope you're paying attention to this segment that we have because you get to learn a lot and I hope you learn a lot how to be healthy because a lot of people don't like to talk about it, especially if you're in the medical field, right?
Yes,
Because a
yes,
lot of the pharmacy, they always want you to buy all these medicines and stuff like that, but you forget that all these natural resources are the most important thing and it's better, right?
yes, yes,
And because we're so dependent on all these pills and this and that, and that's why it's a long last, I mean, it's a long illness. I mean, I have to be honest, I think when my cold was so hard and my allergy and bad like that, I cooked some tinola with malunggay and
mm-hmm.
ginger, and
Ginger,
yeah,
especially.
and I ate that for 3 days and I got better just like that.
Yes, it's the power of like that soup, especially with malunggay. Yeah.
Yes, and I didn't even take any Tylenol or anything for the allergies.
Yes.
How do you call it? What the other medicine for allergies? But anyway, I didn't take any of those because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
something natural. I want to see how it works, and it really worked. It brought back my voice and my chest got cleared and my nose. It's not
Yes.
stuffy. Well, it's a little bit right
So,
now.
so for
Cold.
that upper respiratory, add oregano, cloves, and cayenne pepper.
Oh, oregano, cloves, and
Cayenne
what
pepper.
cayenne pepper. And cayenne pepper, I think, is pretty spicy.
No, it's not. You just put a little bit.
Yeah. And also, you talk about last time is the bitter melon, right? You
Yes,
said
for
it's good for
diabetes, this dentist who is pregnant, the doctor wants to regulate her blood sugar. So what she did, she has a teaspoon of bitter melon, ampalaya cooked, mixed in her oatmeal every morning. So for the whole month of pregnancy for 9 months, she has no blood sugar spike. She was able to control her diabetes from just a teaspoon of bitter melon, ampalaya.
Wow, 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 wow. You don't hear that a lot. About all this, as I said, all these natural resources. Oh my God,
Mhm.
thank you so much, Ati, for educating us. I see, I knew it. I knew you're going to educate us a lot. Not just financial planning, health wise. And are you going to write another book or?
Yes, you can find me at Amazon, Connie Dolobono, and also LinkedIn. And my website is Club Althea. Althea is the Greek goddess of healing.
Oh, okay. What's the name of your financial company that you work for, or
So
it is?
I work with so many annuity and life insurance company, and one of them is Fidelity and Guarantee, National
Mhm.
Life Group, Athene, and so many others.
Oh, wow. So you're an advisor for
Yeah,
for
I'm a
different.
broker. I'm a broker for
Oh, you're
annuities.
a
I
broker
call
firm.
myself an investment fiduciary because I want the interest of the client to be above, to be the goal is to be what do you call that, to prioritize the interest of the client first. So that should be the goal of all advisors. It's called the investment fiduciary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I did when we were talking about things that's really good for you. I was really shocked, and then we went through online, and you can really see that it's really like the spinach and the
Yeah.
thing you mentioned, and the oil. No, I was shocked about that oil. We haven't talked about the oil. That you just rub it every morning. Is
Yeah.
it all over your body? You rub
Yeah,
the oil.
The castor oil I put on my face. I made
Oh.
some oregano oil with castor oil I put on my tummy. And
Mhm.
our grandma have used coconut oil. When we have hives in the Philippines, my grandma would just chew the coconut and make some oil and rub it in our body, right? The coconut oil can cure hives. And there's a company that went bankrupt and they were trying to have to make a medicine for hives. And they went bankrupt. I mean, they shut down. Why are they making a medicine for hives? My grandma is just using coconut oil.
I mean, to tell you also, when we had COVID there was the sad moment in the whole wide world, but the indigenous people that were helping, the Aita tribes, in Pampanga, because that's all we communicate, Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales. Guess what? They didn't have any COVID. They didn't contacted COVID. They didn't even have any cancer, whatsoever. High blood pressure, all that.
Yeah,
When I talk
exactly.
about, yeah, see Farina
Yeah.
Timbo, the one who was in the video that
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately passed away, she lived
Mm-hmm.
in the city. She's one of the
Mm-hmm.
itas that kind of like generation, a new generation kind of thing. So she lives
Yeah.
in the city. So she forgot about, and she's mingled now with regular people.
Mm-hmm.
So her body adapt now to everything, medicine and all that. So that's why, that
At
happened.
what age?
But
So
most of the
at what
people that
age
live
did
in the
she die? She died?
yeah, the mountains, they're all nature. So
But
when
then, yeah.
huh,
Yes, my girlfriend in Ghana, they don't have less COVID there because they use oregano, cinnamon, and I forgot the others. All herbs.
wow. And what did they do? They drink that
Yeah,
oregano.
they
They
make they make they make the tea, and they have so many kinds of exotic trees that they're
Mhm.
using the every part of the tree. Um, when you mix cinnamon, there's another spice that goes with cinnamon to make pumpkin dish. What is that? I forgot.
Packing dish.
Pumpkin dish would have cinnamon and another one. I forgot
Oh,
the spice.
nothing.
Yeah, nutmeg. That's what they did use nutmeg as oregano and pumpkin and cinnamon.
and cinnamon. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
and they drink that every day. That's why
Yeah, they make a tea, but in the Philippines we have fresh oregano, and you just pound on it and make a liquid, add a little water, and drink it. So one time my son was coughing in the Philippines, so my sister took the neighbor's oregano leaves and used the mortar and pestle to pound on it and put a little water, and she let my son drink it, and the cough went away.
Oh wow! Should have called you earlier, Ate, when I was not feeling well. Now, I mean, at this thank God I got better and better. I've been drinking a lot of, as a matter of fact, I get orange juice right now because normally in my show I drink wine, or last time I was drinking hot tea. Now that I'm
Mhm.
feeling better, I'm drinking. You know, I squeezed this. I squeezed this early this morning. You know,
Wow.
because orange juice is good for you, right?
Yes, especially when you add lemon, and what turmeric powder and ginger. So together, it's good for circulation. Together, this ginger, orange, lemon, and turmeric powder.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. I'm gonna mix that tonight then. So you
Yeah,
said turmeric,
turmeric,
ginger,
ginger, lemon and orange.
lemon, and orange. Oh, I'm gonna mix that tonight. So
Yes,
I hope you guys, you're really paying attention. What I mean, it's not. I mean, it's hard to find advices like this, health advice, because some people you gotta pay to get all this thing. And I think it's nice enough to share this to all of us, you guys. And I hope, as I said, we're gonna keep track on it. We're gonna keep track. And please let me know. Let me know
yes,
whatever,
I
Miss.
will be back and be your guest again,
uh,
maybe end of February.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I want to hear from you guys. If you really tried any of
Yeah.
the elements, oh yes, supplements that Ate said about malunggay and all that stuff, and the oil. Please let me know. Subscribe or share, or give me some comments about what we talked about tonight.
Yes.
And yeah. So Ate, would you like to say hi to our kababayan out there, to our not just kababayan, but our online family and friends?
Yes. Take care of your health, and so that you can take care of others. God bless you all.
Oh, give us again how we can contact you. What's the number, phone
So
number, and
my phone number in the Bay Area is 408 eight
mhm.
five four 1883.
Okay, and do you want to share your email or
Yeah, my email is mother health, mother as in mother, health as in healthy, motherhealth at Gmail.
at Gmail? Oh, that's easy. Motherhealth@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for giving us a lot of guidance, a lot of health stuff, and hopefully come back to us and give us a more knowledge about not just health but financial, everything that you can help our online family and friends. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. Hope to see you again. I know you're traveling. Oh my God. She just like, because right now she's actually in someone's house. That's why she keeps moving around. She's having a dinner, and that was nice of her to stop and you know have a little conversation with us. I know it was a very amazing conversation. Again, thank you so much, Kani De Lobuno. um as I said, she's a health author, and so she's a retirement planner, a retirement income planner. All right. And if you want to hear more about her, or know more about her, or to get more advice from her, please go to motherhealth at gmail.com. Okay. And her name again is Connie Delo Buno. And I hope you enjoyed that. So this time, because as I said, I have a segment that I always want to have, which is we call Look Back. So let's take a look back on some of the gifts that I had in my previous Sansu show. Check it out.
Why can't you take me? Forgive me easily. Ooh, girl, you got me on my knees. Now give me one more chance. I love you. I just need one more chance in this romance to show that I love you. I need you. I need you.
Here's the Squeaks. Wow, what a name, Squeaks. Can you please tell our viewers your names and your ages?
I'm Leland and I'm 17. I'm Lance and I'm 16. I'm Mark and I'm 18.
I'm Sansu and I'm 20. Oh, you're laughing. I don't look 20? Mm-hmm. No. Thank you, thank you. But so who came up with the name Squeaks?
Actually, we came up with it collectively. I think it was during a performance and we needed a name. Yeah, and we were just sitting on a couch that squeaked, so that was our name.
So I know you guys are brothers, but how about Mark, right? How long you guys been together?
Like 4 years. 4 years. Playing jazz together, and then he was a drummer, so we were like, oh, okay.
What got you into the 60s styles of music?
It was just natural, yeah. We just went along with it.
Was listening to your dad's music?
No, not really. Yeah.
So who writes your music?
It's mainly me and him writes. We write our own music. We actually have a CD out of our original songs, but we're thinking about re-recording them because we're older now.
So when you perform, what kind of reactions do you get, guys?
Mainly positive reactions, a lot of surprised reactions because they think we're recording or something from far away. But other than that, it's mainly good things from old people or babies, toddlers or something. But yeah, a lot of good reactions.
Would you like to say something?
Thank you, and we hope you guys keep listening. And if you haven't heard of us, check us out.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Continue success. May God bless you always. Keep you safe wherever you go. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the Squeaks.
I wanna hold you in my arms and tell you that I love you. I see your face beneath your hair and I'll brush it aside to kiss you. You'll show your nose from my morning breath and you'll tease me for my bed head. You hide beneath the sheets. I'll go in to try and find you. I want time to freeze in a moment just like this, in the symphony of harmony and bliss. I wanna live my life with you by my side, forever on a journey with our fates to decide. You're the colors of the sunset, the moon so bright, and the warm summer breeze that flows at night. All I wanna do is wake up next to you.
Hi guys. Well, there was what we call memory lane. The Squeaks Band. I mean, I miss those kids. Well, they're not kids anymore. They're probably graduated college by now because we did that video. It was actually 2013 when we did that with the Sansu show. So if you see this show, Lance, Leland, Mark, I just want to say hi. I'm not sure if you're still the Squeaks Band, because I know the last time I spoke with you guys, you were going to college and you were talking about maybe taking a rest or taking a break or whatever. So if you're back together, let me know. I would like to hear from you, you guys. All right. So hopefully you can be in the show too, and let's talk about what you've been doing now. You know, so and I know a lot of people want when they hear some new music from you guys. I mean, you are cool. You're a very very cool band. Okay, now this time I just want to thank you know why I'm wearing red? Because not just because of the beginning of Chinese New Year, It's because this is the last week to celebrate Santo Nino. Because, Santo Nino, for the Catholic, yeah, I think the Catholic people only know what I'm talking about. If you're a Christian or other religion, if I said, what the heck is she talking about, Santo Nino? Well, Santo Nino is a baby Jesus, all right? And as Catholic, we celebrate that on a January. We celebrate with those sinulog or sinukol, you know, every start to celebrate Santo Nino, the baby Jesus, because we always think that after Christmas it continues on. For us, he's still a baby all the way to the end of January. So everywhere you go, everybody celebrated differently. A lot of churches celebrated differently, and then so not just here in California, but all over wherever I think it's nationwide. Whenever you see a Filipino, Catholic Filipino, that is, so we're gonna end the show later on. So stay tuned. I have a song dedicated to Santo Nino. But before that, I just want to say thank you for joining us again this week. Don't forget, Sunday is the 67th Grammy Award night. And then we're gonna talk about next week about the Super Bowl. And then we can talk about other things. And I hope you learned something tonight, you guys. I mean, it was very educational. I learned so a lot. I tried some of the things that she said about the oil, about tonight. I'm going to put some, in my orange juice, I'm going to put some ginger. I'm going to put some, what did she say? Oh, lemon and turmeric. Okay, so I'm gonna mix it and see what happens, And again, I thank you for joining. Thank you to PHLV Radio, Viva Las Vegas, and lead by Johan Seisen. And again, thank you. And don't forget to pray that I hope there's no more fire in LA. You know how it is. I hope this continue. Let's thank all the firefighters and also the medical how do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. Blacking out. The medical field or whatever that's helping them. So thank you. God bless you all. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. So see you soon. See you next time, right? Love, peace, and joy. God bless you. See you soon.
Senior San Tonino, kalipay ka sa nagsubo. Bahandi